feel like we've already been chatting already this morning about this, right? Because we're here with Richard Michaelis, of course, with Michaelis. We've been talking mold this morning. Randy, you've been talking about, I mean, because you know, people know like you're moving into a different house, trying to sell a house, that sort of thing. And mold is always one of those topics I feel like that could be a deal breaker.
Absolutely.
For some people. You got to be really careful. So you have some things that we perhaps need to know or to consider when it comes to mold and kind of the damage it can do.
So I think the easy part to start is maybe basement areas.
Okay.
Basements can get wet.
Yeah.
And moisture creates mold. Mold needs a food source and moisture for the most part, maybe some heat. So, you know, looking at your basement, making sure if it gets wet, you dry it down would probably be key.
Okay. How is it that mold, because I know that we talked about there are 3 things that it needs to essentially survive, right? There are certain conditions that it's more favorable for mold to grow.
So probably first and foremost would be moisture. And then some heat. Mold loves heat and it also loves darkness. And then lack of air movement also will allow mold to grow. So eliminating the water source is probably key.
So mold, I always thought that the mold loved the dampness and the coolness, but you're saying it loves the warm temperature.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And darkness.
And darkness.
Yeah, and no air movement.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what are things that we can do? Obviously call professionals, let them take care of it, but preventative maintenance before it even gets to that point.
So I think there might be some footage showing some basement window wells.
Okay.
And basement window wells, especially with the weather we've had this last week, are just a really, really hard spot to keep water from coming into a basement. So the horizontal rains. So maybe window well covers would be very helpful to protect that area. Maybe looking at floor drains. When the sewer systems start to back up, then you can actually get moisture coming up through your floor drains in the older homes. There's a picture of a washing machine, and there's a supply line to that. They can burst and leak, but, and you'll know that when that happens because you've got active running water.
The hardest thing is when you don't know what's happening.
Yes,
I mean,
those
if
hidden
it breaks, you
dangers.
can tell.
Absolutely. So that first call we get is, you know, I've got water running in my house or my business, and the first question we ask is, can you stop the water? Have you called a plumber? Because that's the absolute first thing you want to do is turn the water off of the source. Then if it's a large project and it looks like something we can help with, call a professional firm like Michaelis Corporation to come in and help with the professional dry out.
How do you get rid of the mold? I mean,
well, there's lots of different tools, lots of different ways. But again, first and foremost is locate the source, and that's usually a moisture source of some type, and take care of that. So without moisture, you're probably not going to have to worry about mold.
Right.
But every mold remediation can be a little bit different as far as
scrub it down.
Well, there's a cleaning. There's HEPA vacuum. There's different cleaning techniques and chemicals. I hate to use the word chemicals, but that's what they are. Sodium hypochlorite is one product that's out there. Hydrogen peroxide is another product that's out there that's used for cleaning mold. But there's lots of different ways to clean the mold. It just depends. Every project's a little different.
Yeah.
And every client's a little different as far as how sensitive they may be to the mold.
That's true.
Some people are like, mold's every place, it doesn't bother me. And other people are hypersensitive and say my eyes are watery, my throat. So every project's a little different. There's some pictures of mold.
Is that in the crawl space there?
That was a fire loss, I believe. That mold was probably caused by the fire department's water putting out the fire. And a lot of times with fires, they may be doing an investigation. The fire department may be looking into the cause or the origin of it. So the site may have to sit there in a protected state for a while. We can't come in, a firm like us can't come in and dry it out because the site's kind of locked down. So hence you get some mold like that. Not a big deal for us to come in and clean that, but it's a service you're going to have to take care of.
I mean, you can do it yourself, but you should let the experts do it.
Well, when it looks like it's something that large, absolutely, call in the experts.
And I know we have to wrap. I just wonder, does it get to a point to where it's just not salvageable? Like there's nothing you can do?
I've never been in a situation where it's not salvageable, but some of the finishes may be not salvageable.
To be replaced.
So like drywall, that's inexpensive, gypboard, throw it away.